this is Mrs. Sarah. This is going to be our Black Belt Kama seminar. I'm going to give y'all a few seconds to get in. I will remind y'all this is a very long form, so I'm not going to be able to teach it to you in 45 minutes if you don't know it. I'm going to go from the beginning, try to get to the end, slowly and detailed about all like the angles and the cuts. Again, I will not be able to just go move by move to teach y'all the form, because again, this form is very long and 45 minutes is not enough to do that. So hopefully y'all are getting logged in. Make sure you have a good enough area, because this form does use a lot of area during its form. So let's get started. What I'm going to do for the form is I'm going to be turning toward y'all in a way so y'all can follow along and then show y'all the moves. So just to go over the moves, just remember for kamas, these, when you're using them, it's unlike bow staff and sword and nunchucks where you can hear how strong you're using it. Like the swords and the bow, you can hear the wind. Nunchucks, you can hear it when they're hitting their body. Kamas are a little bit different. These, you have to use everything for presentation. Your face, power, expression, everything. Because if you don't, then it's not going to work. You have to be able to show everything with it, because you can't really hear these. You might be able to if you strike hard enough, but the judges can't like they can for bow and sword and nunchucks. So when you use these, you need to have everything with it. Facial expressions, all that good stuff. So, having said that, with the kamas form, there's lots of strikes, double strikes, Z-cuts, all of those things. So we're just going to kind of go over them. Like I always teach y'all when we start kamas, always home base. This form, you must do that. When one hand's doing one, the other one must be here, okay? So, first couple of cuts we're going to do is our Z cuts. So just remember, when we do these in our form, it's not like X-Men Creative where you're trying to make it fast. These, you're actually cutting something. This form is very violent, so I go ahead and apologize. You got a Z cut here. So when you do these, it's eyes, throat, okay? So when you do that, I don't want you to flick your wrist like this. At tournaments, when it gets to that certain part of the form, when we get there, you're going to see a lot of people do this. I personally don't like doing that because it's just flicking the kama. It's not actually using it, striking, using your power like you should. So what I do is I make it strong here as I do it. So at home, practice those Z cuts. So we have those. We also have some roll downs and some roll up double strikes. The roll downs, really important, is the end of the kamas, the tip. If you do a roll down in this form and you do this and look like a penguin, it's not going to look good. You got to point them down. So when you roll down here, then when you roll up, I tell you all this all the time, especially Emma, when you do the roll up, you must bring it to your shoulders. Don't do it halfway and then stab. This doesn't do anything. You have to roll it all the way up, then double stab. At an angle, tips in, elbows bent. So when you do your roll down, stick, up, stick. Always bring it to your shoulders or to your ears, either one works, and then stab hard. We also have, our inverts. This is one of the most likely parts where you might drop it. I've dropped it in this area a bunch of times when we get there. If you know how to do an invert, you need to practice them all the time. That way you get the movement down. If you don't, you dip in, out. It's kind of like when you're flipping a pencil doing your homework. Put it between your two fingers and flip, and then re-invert just like that. So it does have that in the form. That is the most likely part where you could drop your weapon. Speaking of drops with kamas, it can happen. Unfortunately, it's because we do have two weapons. If you drop one, you used to be able to just pick it up with one hand, one knee. Now you must pick it up with two hands and one knee. So you drop one, pick it up with both, fix it whichever way it was, and then you have to keep going, okay? If it's inverted like that, fix it, keep going. But kamas, it's really hard to it's really easy to forget when you drop and just pick it up like this. It's gotta be two hands, okay? Like I said, this form's really long, so when you're doing this, if you know the whole thing, you must pace yourself. If you don't, you will wear yourself at the end. That kicking line, y'all know what I'm talking about? That's what wears y'all down easily. So, let's get started with the form. I'm going to face y'all doing this first. So, feet are together, palm is out. When we're here, we go toes, heel. Bring it up. my right leg, step back, slow, here. This whole intro part is going to be slow. Now, thank goodness they changed it. This slow part used to be the tune beat. Thank goodness they don't do that anymore. That'd be a very long one. So we're here, then pop up. My commas are by my ear. I straighten out, step up, grab, separate, blades are down. Now, when I get to my head, all I'm going to do is I'm going to open my commas here, but at the same time, I'm going to look up like this. So they're kind of going to look like the XMA symbol like we have on the wall. So we're here, pop and look, but don't get them caught. Then, right leg, step back, all the way out. Right now, unfortunately, you should look like a bird. Arms straight out. We do a forward roll, bring it to our ear, slow, set. Okay, I'm going to do that again. Okay, so this part, again, it's slow. Don't rush it. If you rush it, it's very noticeable as a judge, so don't rush this. So, toes heel, wrap it up, right leg, slow. Again, this is right by my ear. Open, step up, separate, and snap. Okay, step back, slow. Arms are straight across. This is a back stance. Roll, slow, set. Okay? Now I'm going to keep going. This first line you have to explode because you're getting ready. That whole slow was getting it set up and you got to go. Now I'm not saying to rush it, but I'm saying you have to use all your power and just go for these first few strikes. I'm going to do it slow first. So we're going to go 1, step, slice 2, arm set, 3, 4. Okay? Now it's not like commas or XMA and creative where you can cut it short here. You must finish these. So again, we're here. Slowly we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Big front stance. So when you come out of that spin here, you need to bring your foot all the way around here. Lock it out. 1, 2. Now I'm going to do it fast. So we're here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Hand foot timing. I push my heel out and strike at the same time. So one more time fast. Then we're going to keep going. So we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? From here, my right hand's going to forward roll, bring to my ear. Right leg's going to step back and cut. So all I'm doing is kind of straight across. So again, I roll, right leg step back, cut, cut. So I go right, left. Okay? One more time. So we're here, roll, 1, 2, add one more strike, 3. Now from here, pick up your right leg, right hand comes up, we're going to roll down, strike. Now, if you're a second degree or a third degree where you stand on one leg, so second degrees, that would be this move for y'all. This foot, don't let it be loosey-goosey. You know what I call this floppy fish. Have it tight. So we're here, up, stab. Tips down, then we're going to look, left arm, stab. Now here's the Z cuts I was talking about. At tournaments, you're going to see a lot of this, then stab. I personally don't do that. I do it with power because I like to show off the power with the commas. So, when you do this, I'm going to face y'all doing it. You're doing 5 or 10 Z cuts total, but you're going 5, I don't even know how to explain it. You're going 5, but on the 5th one, you stomp. So we're here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. I pick up my leg. On 5, stab. Here's my first yell, and stab again. So again, I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now on this, as you pick up your knee, you're coming in, turn it over, big stomp, here, hand foot timing, make sure y'all don't go out here, in front, stab, okay? When you do it fast, it's gonna look like this. Just like that. What?
You have a question, ma'am?
There's a question.
Miss Galby is asking if this is only a second degree form.
Yes, it is. If you are a first degree, you'll have to talk to chief or senior master if y'all want to do it, but this is second degree or higher form. Good question. So,
For competition, you could still learn it.
Comment down below, let us know, and Miss Lisano will tell me. So, let's do it from here. we're gonna step right, let's go step back to my left, together, left hand up, pull down, step, look, strike. Then you repeat it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, left hand, left leg, no yell, stab. So we only yell on the right side, not on the left. So again, right leg steps to the left, I come up, roll down, stab, look, strike. Left hand leads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stab. Okay? Now, with commas, you gotta be able to use both your hands. For me, I'm a right-handed. So when I do commas, I gotta make sure my left hand is just as strong as my right. If you're vice versa, same thing. You gotta make them both strong. So I'm gonna do both sides, then we're gonna keep going. So on these two lines, we're going sideways. So far we've gone forwards, sideways. Up, right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step. Step to back, left side. Stab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step. Now, if you are in a room and you've got corners that you can use or some tape marks, that'll work because this next line we're going to kind of go at an angle. So, we're here, work my left leg, I'm going to step back, I'm going to turn 45 degrees, arms together, okay? So I'm here, step back, right leg step out, here, okay? If you're a third degree, it's just like when you do this in your form. It's the same thing. So you're here. Now here's the tricky part. If you do this, y'all can see it. So can the judge. It's got to be straight arms. So right here, left leg step back, right leg step out. At an angle. Then from here, my left leg's going to go behind my right into an X dance, figure 8, stab. My left shin needs to push against my right shin. Here. Roll down, roll up. Now from here, it's going to get a little bit trickier. Okay, my left leg's going to step back into a back stance. Right hand's going to go in, out, 1, 2. So again, slowly. So I just did this. Right hand, home base right here. In, out, 1, 2. Okay? Then we just repeat that on the left side. So I'm going to do that again on the right. So here, step, step. At an angle, good middle stance. In, out, step. 1, 2. Look, home base, in, out, pop, pop. But the in, out's fast, so just do it slow so y'all can see. So it's here, pop, pop. Then we go to the left. Right leg step behind, figure 8, step. Right shin, push against my left calf. Roll down, roll up, step. Look. Now my right hand goes to home base. Right leg steps back, left hand. And out, 1, 2. So again on the left side, just repeats all over again. Step back, step. 1, 2. Look, and out, pop, pop. So for this line right here, you should be straight in line with the center judge. I'm a little off. Kind of depends also how long your legs are. I have some long legs, so I have to watch how much I travel, if I spin or turn or step. If you have not so long legs, it will be easier for y'all. So I'm going to do both sides again. So step back, 1, 2, 3. Step. 1, 2. Look, and out, pop, pop. Look, and out, step. 1, shoulders, 2. Look, and out, 1, 2. Now, I forgot to mention this. When y'all do the in-out part before the 2 strikes, there was a different version of the form. They changed it a little bit. It used to be where you could open your hand, stab, stab. Now you must keep your hand closed. So when you do the in-out part, just keep your hand closed when you do it. It's not that. It's closed. 1, 2. Okay? Are there any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Nope. Who's here?
Let me see. We got
Who's watching?
Mr. Wertner. We got Aaron Vershaw, Camden, Megan. Mr. Thomas is watching, so I'm assuming that's Megan. We got Emma. And then a couple other students from McKinney whose parents I don't recognize. Sorry, guys. I'm glad you're here, though.
Yes, glad y'all are here. Again, if you are a second degree, you can do this with Chief or Senior Master, okay? So, I'm going to do that one more time, and then from there, we'll be at least halfway done, which first half is way easier than second half, okay? So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, left side here, 1, shoulder, 2. Emma, make sure you go to your shoulders. I know you like to do that. And out, pop, pop. Left leg, step back, commas here. Slow, this is where you breathe, catch your breath, and here. That's where the first half ends. When you're at a tournament or if you're in a squared area, you should be in kind of like in the back area. So if I'm in a ring, I should be in the back of the ring, like right at the edge of it. So if you're at a tournament and there's bags here, you better tell them to move in, okay? So one more time. I'm going to do it from the beginning to the first half, then we'll move on to the second half. If you want to follow along, you can. If you don't know the form, like I said, I can't teach it to you in 45 minutes, so just try your best or take notes if you want. I'm going to face the other way so y'all can follow me, okay? So that's the first half. So catch your breath a little bit. Gotta catch mine. Then second half, the first lines that we kind of do is just gonna be in a straight line sideways. We're gonna go to the left, then go to the right. Then Emma's favorite part, she's gonna hate me for saying this, is her kicking line, okay? That kicking line, it's a hit or a miss. When I first started doing commas, it was a big miss for me because I had no control of my legs. I didn't know how to kick strong, do the front kicks and all. When you do this kicking line, if you're a kicker, like me, this is where you can show off your high kicks. If you're not, that's okay. You can still kick belt level, but make it strong. You're going in a straight line. So that kicking line's gotta be good. So second half, I'm gonna do it facing away from y'all so y'all can follow. We're gonna go to the left, we're gonna look. I'm going to bring my commas up, around, stack. Okay? So again, here I look, 1, 2. So if you're a second degree, it's the same thing as when y'all do y'all's jump change and y'all land here. It's the same thing, it's just with commas. So, again, here, left, circle, pop. Now, this hand's not going to move. Y'all all going to want to do this when you do, you're going to forward roll with your right hand, circle, stack. When you do it fast, you're going to want to move that left hand and do this. It cannot move. Mr. Osborne used to bust me on it all the time, even Mr. Wordner. Don't do that. Keep that hand here, roll, stack. Then from here, roll down, roll up, stack. Then you're going to pick up your left leg, figure 8, stab in a front stance. Okay? So, now I'm going to do it facing y'all. Remember, this is going to be left, so it's going to look a little opposite when I'm facing y'all. So, look, circle here. Roll, stack. Roll down, roll up, pick it up, figure 8, stack. Now, if y'all ever do this form, and Mr. Wordner is your judge, he will bust you on this because he does it with me all the time. When you step in that back stance, don't do that. Sit back into it. So you're here. When you step into it, bend the back knee. Don't let it dip in. Okay? So again, here, keep this hand frozen. Stack. Don't cut it short and do this. It's up here. Roll here. That's something you can practice at home. Is just get right here, keep that hand still. Have a sibling or mom and dad hold this hand so you don't move it. Roll, stack. This is what Mr. Osborne used to make me do all the time. Still does. So here, we go roll down, roll up, gonna bring my left hand to my side, right hand across my chest. So I'm here, boom. So you should look like this, right hand across. We're here, we step, gonna look to my right leg step back, stab. You're in a back stance going to your left. So when you do that stab, it's going to be mean because you're stabbing them right there in the leg. So we're here, wrap it up, look, stab. When you do it fast, it still looks like this. Here, okay? Now I'm going to change my stance. I'm going to circle here. Then I'm going to repeat everything on the right. Roll, stab. Roll down, roll up, figure eight, stab. And this is your second go. Yeah. Okay, let's do it again. So here, left side, step, look, stab. Circle here. Roll down, step. 1, 2. Big front stance, big yo. Right here. And then we all go down the next line, kicking line. Okay? I'm gonna do both sides, then I'm gonna do the kicking line, which is super fun. Okay? Right here, left side. Okay? I'm gonna do the kicking line towards y'all so y'all can see. Then I'll do it facing the other way so y'all can follow along. So, kicking line. We're here. On the right side, I step together. Left leg, you're gonna step in a front stance. High block. Now, take away the comma. Check, if you're doing this, that's not a high block. It should be here with your comma, okay? It's not this, that's not a high block. You take it away. It's here. Bring it to your shoulder, 1 to your hip, flip over, then you're gonna go across your hip, 2. Now don't go like that. It's 1, 2. Then I bring it up. Right leg step forward, same thing. High block, 1, 2. Okay? So those 2 cuts, you're going across their chest, across their stomach. Across their chest, across their stomach. So, we're here, step together. Left leg, left hand, high block. Notice how I twist into it. You just step out, doesn't do anything. Like I said, promise you have to add effect to it because you can't hear it like any of the other weapons. So, 1, 2, 3. On this, you should hear the wind when you cut it, okay? Set it up, right leg. 1, 2, 3. Here's the fun part. Hands come up. If I take them away, they should be here. So, we're here, left leg, step, right leg. Front kick, you're gonna keep it up a little bit, just so I can tell you. You're gonna land here. In an X stance. Right leg should be in front, left leg should be behind, right here. So again, y'all do this. It's step, kick, 1. Now, left hand on bottom, right hand on top. Right here. We're gonna step back into a rear stance. Don't do that though. Step right here. So there's 2 bad guys right here and you're stabbing them. So we're here, 1, here, 2. So this is kind of like a, I guess you could say like a Wonder Woman pose. You know how she does a pose? It's kind of like a pose you do. You step back here, then you load it up and explode on the next 3 kicks. So here, step, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now I'm going to add the rest of the kicks. If you want to watch this first and then follow along when I do it the other way, that's fine. If you know the form, you know what to do. So we're here, right leg, step, step, front kick, land. My right leg's doing all the kicks. I do a spin, hook, land. Again, straight line. I might be off when I do this. Is your butterfly. Then you're going to land, okay? Once you land in front, right leg should be in front. You're going to circle, left leg step behind, step. So again, I land, bring it up and around, step. Right? So I'm going to do it one more time facing y'all, then I'll face the way so you can follow. So, I go here, left side, right side, mention, if you're at a tournament and you're doing this kicking line and say, okay, you do the front kick and you get to here, and you're like, this line's where the judge is, back up. It's okay, they can't take a point off. Back up and then explode. 1, 2, kick, spin, butterfly, circle, here. Okay? Gotta catch my breath. Are there any questions right now?
No, ma'am.
Cool. So that's the kicking line. Again, if you can kick high and kick strong, you need to explode this line. Practice it. You can ask Anna. I made her practice since she was like 12, doing a straight line on that kicking line so she could stay on that line. Now I'm going to do it facing this way. So if you want to follow along, you can. Gonna try to go a little slow and a little fast. From here, kicking line. So when you do this circle block, if y'all are my judges, my back should be to you. Okay? So we're almost kind of towards the end of the form. We got about a good 4 or 5 more lines. I'm gonna see if I can get to the end, make it in time, and then at the very end, I'll go through the entire form for y'all. If you want to watch, follow along, up to you. And then again, if you have any questions, ask below and I'll try to answer them. So, we're going to move on. I'm going to do it facing that way so you can follow because this line's a little bit easier. So I did the butterfly here. Left shin against my right calf. Bring your commas together. Up. Turn to your left. Pick it up. In, out. Stab. Okay? So when I turn, those are the judges. I'm here and I go 1, 2, 3. So, again, okay, up, turn, 1, 2, stab. Now we're going to do the next line. We're going to wrap up our right hand, right leg, we're going to kind of step up into an accent. I'll do it slow. So I step, cross, step. So again, I'm here, bring this hand up to my ear, I bring it up, step, step. Now, some of y'all will see at tournaments, people will want to do this with the stab, and they'll do this. Take the comma away. That's a low block. Y'all don't start low blocks from here. Wrap it up with the comma here, up to the ear, and down. I busted Megan on that. Okay, so don't do that. So we're here, bring it up to your ear, stab. Turn to your back shoulder, unwind. We're still going to the right. Left leg step out. High block. We're not going to do those big Z cuts like for the kicking line. They're short ones. Cut, cut. Cut, cut. Go stab and stomp. Okay? So again, it is this. Step, step. Turn, left hand, left leg. High block. Cut, cut. Double. Okay? Now from here, my left leg, kind of like what we did don't, that's okay. I want you to do it slow, but practice them. So if you do this form, you've got it down. So I'm going to do it facing away, so if y'all want to follow. So we did the double stab, left leg step up, left hand on bottom, right hand on top. Before I pick up my leg, I'm going to show y'all. It's going to look like this. And as I pick my leg up, here, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and do the kick. I'll show you what it looks like when I do it with the line and the segment. But by itself, when you do this, here, and you kick, your arm should be straight with your leg. If I turn it here, that's what it should look like. Not, I'm going to kick towards y'all, this. That's not it. It's straight there, okay? Straight in line. Don't leave that hand or let it do this. Keep it up. So, here, left hand on bottom. Look, we're going to be kind of kicking straight across from us. Now, if you're at a tournament and someone's standing in that front left corner, you need to tell them to move. I almost kicked a guy because he wouldn't move. So, if the judges are here, somebody's in that left corner and they're not moving, you're fixing to kick, tell them to move. The judges will not take off. I've done it before. So we're here, kick, reach hammer. Don't move this hand. Bring your right hand to your side, step, left hand step behind our left leg, underneath, cut, double step. Okay? So I'll do that again because it's a little bit tricky with the legs. So up, right leg, kick, home base with the right hand, right leg step, left leg step behind on the knee, cut, double step. Okay? So, let's do that one more time, then we get to add the fun invert part. So, we're here, up, kick, right leg, left leg, cut, double step. Now, for this next part, we do it facing y'all so you have to see what it looks like. So, right leg is up, cut, double. From here, it's a mix of a forward roll, figure eight, invert. So I'm here, I go roll, figure eight, invert, here. Okay? If you end up inverting with your pinky finger, that's okay. I've done that at a tournament. One finger does the pointer, one does the pinky. As long as it's inverted, doesn't matter. So cut, step, roll, invert, here. Okay? One more time. Now, sometimes I like to have my pointer finger out here. Sometimes I do this. It kind of depends on how you end up catching it, what feels right. So, 1, 2, step, here. Okay? I'm going to do it facing that way so y'all can follow. So, we did high block, cut, step, roll, invert. From here, okay, you're going to stand up, right leg, step over. So if you're a first degree, it's kind of like in a first degree form where you turn, do your double out of four block, same thing, but don't do the block. Step over, right or left hand, hold on, I just forgot the form. That's right, right leg step back, okay, we're going to go right hand invert, left hand invert. Is that right? I got the form. Yeah, that's right, okay, so, stand up, sorry. Right leg step over, you're going to go 1, dip in, invert with the right hand, step back, invert with the left hand, okay? I apologize, I got mixed up. So one more time, you stand up, right leg step over, left leg, right hand invert, left hand invert. When you do it fast, make sure you don't drop it. So here, as you do it fast, you stand, it's here, okay? Now we're going to do the next move. So from here, now remember how a while ago we did the side kick with our right leg? Now we're going to do it with our left leg. So right hand will be the high block. So we're here, I lift it up, boom. Right hand on bottom, left hand on top. Block, straight arm, straight kick, here. Okay? So I'm going to do it facing y'all so just so y'all can see. I did the invert, come up, pop, kick, here. Now this next line, so if this is the center of the ring, you need to go towards that back corner. So center of the ring, you should technically kind of be on the side when you do this kick. You need to step back towards that angle facing your way, and then I'll show it so y'all can follow. So here, kick, 1, left hand on top, right hand on bottom, blade is up, blade down. I turn, step back towards the corner, 2. Long front stance, don't come around for this. You're coming up in the chin, here, okay? I'm gonna do it facing this way so y'all can see what it looks like. You follow. So we did the invert, so we come up, block, kick, 1, 2, 3, okay? If you wanna look where you're you're blocking, that's fine. If you wanna look the other way, I don't care, either way works. So, one more time, we do the invert. Up, and now invert, here, and pop, kick, 1, turn, 2. Then, we're gonna look towards that left corner, pick up my left leg. We're gonna do that in-out stab. So I look, pick it up, in, out, double stab. Okay? So one more time. I went here, look, left leg, and out, double. Roll down. Now here's the trickiest part, I think, for the form, is the last move, which is the windmill. Okay? I'm going to do it slow, facing this way so y'all can follow. Then I'll face it y'all so y'all can see what it looks like. So, roll down. Right hand leads. 1, turn. Drop down. Left hand. Going. As it comes down, right hand should be up. You're going to stab down towards that leg. Left hand's up. Now, you should be kind of at an angle in a front stance, almost. Right leg step back. Back stance here. Coming up into the chin, stab in the leg. So, you strike, you say, yeah. You stab down, step, pop. Okay? So again, we did our roll down. Right hand. Soon as I turn, left hand. Keep going. Soon as this comes down, my right hand's coming up. Stab, step, strike. Okay? Obviously, we don't do it that slow in the form, so I'm going to do it fast. So y'all can see what it looks like. So I go roll down, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now on that stab, again, you're kind of stabbing the leg, so I'm going to bend down just a little bit, then step back. Now I'm going to do it kind of facing y'all, so y'all can see what it looks like from like a judge's standpoint. So, here, left, 1, 2, stab, roll, right, left, right, stab, block. At an angle, back stance, here. Okay? I'm going to do that one more time, and then I'll do the whole thing. I can get that back. So we did this, left leg, 1, 2, stab, roll. Now, since I told you this form is very long and you've got to pace yourself, if you are exhausted and you do the windmill like this, it's going to look like garbage. Don't do that. You've got to push through this last one. So here, fast, it's going to go here. When you do that strike down, you should hear it as you come down and then stab. So, one more time. There. Okay? So, let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to do the form one more time, full blast through. If you want to follow along, watch, take notes, ask questions, go ahead and do that. And then Ms. Luciana will let me know if y'all have any questions, thoughts, anything about that. So, that's my breath. All right, I'm going to do the whole thing facing this way. So if you want to follow, you can, or just watch. Yeah. like I said, if you do not pace yourself, you will be exhausted. I'm exhausted because I haven't done this form in for a while. So, if you have any questions, let me know. We do have video, sorry, I'm out of breath, of this form on our app. If you want to go watch it, slow it down, up to you. And that's about it. Thank y'all for joining.